It is my last 6 days in the USA. Hello, my fellow awakening souls. I hope you all have been well despite the state of the world. I know it's been a while since I probably last created a video, but things have kind of been a little inconsistent lately as it relates to my content because some major changes have been underway with me physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So I kind of wanted to create this vlog as a memory for myself, for future me, to see how far we've came. Right? And I also wanted to just be open and share my journey with anyone who's pretty much interested in how I'm doing what I'm doing, what my next steps are, and just to be an inspiration to those of you who may want to change your life for the better or to do something differently, and to know that it is okay to not have everything figured out and to just take life as it comes, because it is a journey and it is never ending. But it is officially my last 6 days in the USA. I am leaving my home country, home state, my city, and I am going to see the world. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I am grateful for my partner for being open to jump onto this new journey with me. And I'm just grateful all around. So I hope you stick around for the duration of this video. There will be so many moments throughout this video that you will see, from marriage to family to, just how I'm spending my last 6 days and what's been happening these last few months between this transition of my life. And at the end, I will let you guys know where I'm moving specifically or where I'm starting my travel journey. Hello everyone, today is day 2 of Sacred Summer, and I'm fighting for my life right now. So we're on day 2 of Sacred Summer, which is a 21-day watermelon fast. Just watermelon, no nuts, no seeds, no food, no nothing. Watermelon, water, and of course our herbal teas, which are aiding in detoxification of the body. And I just keep repeating a mantra to myself, which is, if Buddha can do it, so can I. Because right now I'm studying in school about the Buddha and how he went without food or water for extended period of time, and that inspired me while I'm on my journey of fasting. So it's just a little mantra I'm saying to myself to keep myself sane, especially when you are living with family. I know how hard and difficult it is to stay the path of personal growth and development, eating cleaner, especially if your family isn't. And that's not to, talk down on anyone or throw shots. It's just to say that once your journey begins to change, once you begin to change your way of life and it's different from what they're used to, it could be challenging to become a new version of yourself or a better version of yourself while sharing an environment with people who are accustomed to the old version of you. So the house smells like food and it smells delicious, but we're gonna stay the path. Cheers to day 2. I didn't record every day of this fast, but I caught these moments to remember how it felt. This was day 4 or so, and I was already feeling the shifts. About 30 or so days left until my big journey, and I was living a little slower, being more still and very emotional. I told myself I'd document the whole thing, but the truth is, fasting will definitely humble you. Some days I just needed to be with myself. And over the next 18 days of this fast, I cried, I meditated, I prayed, I questioned everything. I felt anger, I felt peace, and I also felt clarity and joy. This wasn't just a fast, it was a quiet preparation, a sacred clearing before I stepped into my new life. And I ended it a little early, not because I gave up, but because I had plans that came up during this time. But as you can see, I danced it out, celebrated 18 days, and I'm proud of myself. After the fast, everything picked up speed. We packed a bag to Houston, no big itinerary, just the 2 of us. And then we grabbed something to eat, played our favorite songs, sat in silence, and just spent time together. And we didn't do a big wedding thing, no aisle, no dress code, no crowd. Instead, we chose intimacy, presence, and intention. We said our vows to each other, no audience, just each other and the creator. And somehow that felt bigger than a room full of people because even though we do want a wedding down the line, this wasn't just about love or rushing before we're ready. It was about alignment, about walking into a future we've both prayed for side by side. These moments felt simple, but they held so much weight. At my bridal shower, I just kept thinking that this isn't just a send off, it's a reflection of everything I've outgrown, everything I'm leaving behind, and everyone I'm growing with. We made bouquets, we laughed, we looked gorgeous, but beneath all of that, we honored, acquired a kind of joy, the kind that doesn't need a big announcement to feel real, and I'm grateful. Then came the going away party for me and David. My mom made her famous red beans, and I swear that one bite held every childhood memory that I wanted to take with me. Then came graduation pictures, a healer in her purpose, certified by life, not just by paper, a lifelong journey for me. And then moments with my siblings doing absolutely nothing and somehow everything at the same time. I'm not even gonna lie, I packed last minute, like really last minute. Suitcases open, clothes everywhere. It looks chaotic. And this is how my life has looked the last 4 or 5 months of me getting closer and closer to us moving and leaving the country. But packing wasn't just about folding shirts. It was about me closing chapters, letting go of routines, spaces, people, and versions of myself that I've outgrown. And oh, this desk holds so many emotions. This desk saw everything: long days, tired nights, dreams I was barely holding on to. And breaking it down felt like the end of a season I'll always respect. And don't get me wrong, this is freaking nerve wracking what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. Because sometimes your dreams lay outside the terror barrier that you need to go through. But in the middle of all of this, my girls at work still message me to go be great. And that simple but powerful message was very, very important for me to hear around this time. And it hit me that sometimes all you need is one reminder that it's okay to grow, even if it doesn't all make sense right then and there, even if it's last minute. I was leaving something good to create something better. So it's officially one day before we leave, and I step beside David's mom for her wedding. Hair done, makeup set, and trying to stay present even with so much change happening around me. It honestly kind of felt like a full circle moment to witness love and commitment and family right before we stepped into our next chapter. Everything wasn't perfect, but it felt like the universe was saying, here's this soft landing before your takeoff. There was laughter, dancing, hugs from people we might not see for a while, and it was beautiful, but it also was bittersweet. And even in between the smiles and the celebration, I definitely was carrying 1,000 unspoken feelings: gratitude, nerves, excitement, grief, and more. But this wasn't just a wedding day, it was a reminder of everything I love and everything I'm leaving to become more of myself. It's departure day, and somehow I'm still packing herbs amongst other things like I have all the time in the world. I had this whole thing planned out in my head and organized, but let's be real, we're racing to the airport today, and every time I move, I swear I think I'm prepared until I'm actually not. My time management is definitely something I'm working on. And just like that, it's time. This is where it gets real. We say our goodbyes to our family members, and that never gets easier. And you try to be strong and you try not to overthink, but the moment still hits deep.
I boarded the plane with a full heart and a few suitcases, leaving behind everything that's familiar to step into the unknown. First stop, Seattle.
Hello, everyone. So we finally made it to Seattle Airport. We got here around 8 o'clock. Thank you, Creator, for allowing us to land safely. We do not board our next flight until about 1:15 a.m. It's going to take us about 12 hours to get to our next destination, and then another 4-hour journey to get to our official destination. But overall, I'd say Seattle Airport rates about a 6 out of 10. There's trash on the floor. It stinks a little bit, but other than that, it's okay. It's okay here. And he's upset because he doesn't have a mic. And I also want to say, like, a lot of the employees don't seem to know where anything is. And then he went in the camera store to like get some help. And the guy had an attitude. He didn't want to help him. And David was a little bit upset. But other than that, we're safe and sound, and I'm grateful for that. So I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll see you at the next stop. Hi, everyone. So we are in Taiwan, about to board for our flight to Bangkok, Thailand. I know I'm looking a little rough right now. I need a shower. Both of us do. It's been a rough couple of days. The first flight was about 4 hours in Seattle, and then we had to turn around and do another flight, which is about 12 hours. Then this flight is going to be another 4 hours, and then one more flight after this one to get to our final destination. That was going to be another 4 hours or so. So bear with me. I can't wait to take a shower and like clean myself up and just have a moment to rest and really soak in everything that's happening. What's up, everyone? So we finally officially made it to Bangkok. We're at Bangkok Airport waiting on our flight, which doesn't take off for Chiang Mai until about 6:50. I'm still looking like a chicken a little bit. My hair is flying. I'm ready to take a shower. It's been about 2 days. But yeah, the girl has made it through immigration. We use the fast track service, which honestly really comes in handy for this big airport that they have here in Bangkok. I totally think it's worth the money if you're ever coming to Thailand and you have the extra money to spend. Book fast track ahead of time through a legit service provider. It just makes things a little bit easier for you having someone who knows their way around. But I'll see you guys in the next clip when we officially make it to Chiang Mai.
We made it. Hello, Thailand. I didn't capture much after landing. I was exhausted. But this moment here in the mountains made it all worth it. We're here and a whole new chapter begins. Thank you so much for staying on this journey with me. Stay tuned.